Good morning, and how are we this morning? So, I was going over my 3 decks because I was thinking of a card. I was on the 5 of Swords on the Elemental deck, and I was like, okay, so with the Elemental deck, which is this deck, okay, it is a totally different story than any other deck because it deals with inner conflicts, you name it. So we're going to look for this. I don't even know what I'm showing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing down the different meanings of different decks. Well, at least of the 3 that I have so far. And another note on this deck is that there's no one there because you're supposed to put yourself in that. So, like with the Chariot, you're supposed to put yourself there and visualize it and see, get the feeling. The same thing with the Minor Arcana. I'll show you the difference. Like, see, the death would be easier. There's nobody there because you're supposed to put yourself there. See. Same thing with the coins. In this deck, it's the coins and not pentacles. That's another difference. Let's see what it looks like. Another good thing is they have the actual. That's 7.
Okay. Wait. Mom wants ice cream. You have Mom do it. Yeah.
Everything's numerical and has its element on this deck. Along with the Knights. Cups. Queens. The Star. Every card. And another good thing about this deck that I like so much, it also has its own apothecary in the book that you can, tell the person, this is what you can use to help with this and whatnot. Crowns are like the kings, queens. Pasting these in. The ace.
Who are you? Who are you? You're a mermaid? You know how to do your legs? What are you doing?
engagement. The sun. The moon. My package will be here later on today. When that comes, I will be doing. I'll be back on here for the unboxing or unpackaging of those. But, hangman. Totally different aspect of the hangman. Usually the hangman has somebody hanging from the tree of life, which a little bit of the story of the hangman is the hangman represents Odin. He hung from a tree of life to gain knowledge, to pull, and actually there's a different name for the tree, but in Nordic traditions, but that's basically the story of it. The tower. Look at this one. I love this. This is like one of my favorite major arcana in this deck because it portrays a cute little lion playing in what looks like to me looks poppy. So I mean, he's content. You know, he's not scared. He's playful. Talks about inner strength. Chariot the same way. Okay, I think we already passed that. Go through these again and look the world. The lovers portrays the yin and yang. Along with the hermit. This is a part of to me going within solitude and whatnot. Will fortune. Justice. The scales. The scales say it all.
I hope no evil sea witch is ever still your voice.
It's all about your deeds.
Yeah, he landed right on Andy's head. She started screaming. I said, go underwater.
It's been a crazy morning. And then I ran to grab you guys because there's a walk.
I am not used to the numerical. 6.
Alright, let's get rid of him.
On here. So it's like I have to count them. And that's another thing with the central deck I will actually show y'all.
Allie, what's our really good idea in the hot tub?
But these are all about the elements. Elementals. This is another one of my favorites. It's the High Priestess. And it has all the crescent moons on there. It's so pretty. And of course the pomegranate. Pomegranate is one of Aphrodite's Persephone. Persephone's
We got a surf rope.
Symbol, because when she went to the Elysian Fields with Hades, he offered her the pomegranate, and she ate the She didn't eat all of the pomegranate. I think it was she took like 4 bites. So it was either 4 bites of it or like enough for like 4 months out of the year she's to be with him, and then the rest she's supposed to be with her mother, Demeter. Which is the reason why we have our seasons like we do. Is because of Persephone. When winter comes, that is Demeter's crying for her daughter, and she puts the earth into a wintry season. Of course, here in Texas, we barely get to see that wintry season. That's not it. Four stars.
You ready? What'd you get? Hey, Justin. I'm off the surfboard. Say you're a dolphin and I'm a bird.
I'm gonna be a dolphin and I'll be Nico's gonna be a shark and I'll be a dolphin.
Okay.
Hi, baby shark.
Okay, so here's the Five of Swords. This one is about the inner conflict of
What's your name?
and turmoil. I'll read you what it says. Because I do have to write it down. So this one of the elemental says
Are you hungry?
when it's like this, racing thoughts, internal conflicts, anxiety. This is not an easy time. But the good news is it is just that, a moment in time. While it may seem as if your ability to reason is gone forever, the truth is that this is simply not good energy for thinking things through. You are not broken. Your mind needs a rest. Stop trying to figure things out and focus on observing and detaching from any outcome. The missing piece of information you need will find you when you are ready. And then when it's like this, it's the challenge. Take a deep breath, exhale your tension, and open your eyes to the greater picture. Small, intense issues will fight for your attention. Stop feeding them, and they will eventually float away. So there's that one.
Now we go to new.
This is our old vlog because the other one, let me show you. This used to be you. Remember the paint, the one I painted outside? Are you getting a dog? Hey, you're supposed to be out. You got water inside. Lots of water. Better get vlog.
You learn our lessons, so what we're trying to
Service and financing for Savage
And
Farms.
then
Yeah.
again,
You were lighting. You want to
this
walk
dish.
out?
Las Vegas just spending
This was the lens we've been using, and same thing. It's just.
This is a very risque, the sensual goddess deck is totally different than any other one I've ever had, and I've had many decks. What, baby? He wants your attention, and you're not giving it to him. That's my baby. I'm a dog. He's wanting her attention, and she's like, tuning into YouTube.
This is Inside my being. What's it called?
Okay, so this is from the Central Goddess deck. And this is why I said that this one is not, this live chat is not for kids. Because exactly with this deck. Sorry, it's kind of in a glare.
Wow, beautiful girl.
They're really glossy. So, this is, oh, I hope if I do it this way. You can already tell the difference. This deals with inner conflict, turmoil, anxiety, everything like that. This one is about what I would say like a petty person winning a battle, being unfairly. And but I'll read you what this one says. Okay, so the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords tarot card is about conquest and defeat, that which is accomplished unfairly. The Central Goddess is a rogue, meaning that she fights unfairly or cheats at her battles. Her expression is one of scorn for those whom she has defeated. Over her shoulders are two swords, and the other in her hand is pointed towards the earth. Two more captured swords lie at her feet. The one she has conquered walks away, dejected and in defeat. In a reading, this card can be interpreted in two ways. Either the seeker is the conqueror, or the seeker is the one who has been conquered. The interpretation will depend on where the card appears in the spread and what cards lay next to it. The basic meaning of the card is that of cowardice, cruelty, and malice. There may have been a victory, but that victory may be an empty one, for there is no honor in defeating one through deceitful or unfair means. So in its reversed meaning, the meaning remains the same, but to a much lesser degree. This card may also serve as a warning to be aware of one who may cheat the seeker or try to win through malicious or dishonest intent. So, all right, so there we go. And then we have one of my favorite decks. This is through Ethne Dawn. This is the Bad Bitches Tarot. And it is my favorite. Okay, and right on the bottom we have the card. So, that's what this one looks like. And the key words here is a petty bitch. And not a badass bitch. This one talks about I can't remember. But those are like the kind of words that I can remember. So, Five of Swords. Okay, so Five of Swords. It says, so someone is being a bitch, and not a kick-ass bad bitch, but an actual hurtful bitch. Gossip, backstabbing, and being petty seems to be the theme at this moment. If this is not you, and to be honest, that someone around you is not to be trusted. This can also mean that you are speaking ill of yourself. So, you see the difference in just these three alone. And I find that comparing, even if it is 3 different meanings, like this one is just inner. This one is talking about conquering with malice and dishonesty and hurtful. Kind of the same way with this one, but just more interpreted differently. And so that is those 3.
So good. Look at them. And so I think these are the back things where we slide in our posters. We can always have a different background. It's coming together though. What do you think, Ashley? Do you like it? Okay, it's not ready yet. Hold on.
And I will actually show you the different styles. So this is the social goddess. You can see it's the 5 of Swords. That's the Chariot. These are all women with risque. Queen of Pentacles. The Tower.
Oh, that's a bed.
It's a different rendition of the Tower.
That's the kitchen, the bathroom. Yes.
The Sun.
I'll put the beds up.
The Star. The Star. This is the Star. This has the zodiac signs. No, that's the Sun. Yep, that's the Sun. This is the Star. That's the Moon. That's Justice. She alone kind of reminds me of I can't think of the goddess's name of justice in Greek mythology. Here we have the King of Cups. We have the Fool. The Bombshell Blonde, the High Priestess. She's more, I want to say kind of like an auburn hair color. This is the Queen of Wands. 7 of Cups, which is about, to me, it's about choices that need to be made. This is crazy. No, sir. No. And here we have 2, 4, 6. I guess that's 6. No, 7 of Pentacles. Admiring her hard work. So again, your Pentacles are going to deal with, your the material world. So it's going to be like work, finances, your health being one, judgment. Let my dog bark in and we're gonna say, come here. She corrects me. Page of Wands. The pages are messages or messengers, and they're usually young. We have 8 of Pentacles. which you can tell by this picture is all about work. Hey, boo. 8 of Swords. I think it's either 8 or 9 of Wands.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
6 of Swords.
21, 22, 23,
And it just goes on.
20.
So there's those. And Lynn Pram brought up a thing. She goes, you might actually find yourself drawn to the deck more than you think. And I didn't think about that. I might connect with the deck. And it might be one of my favorites. But I don't know until I give it a chance to get its worn on me. So I'm not going to get well, I don't really want to get rid of any of my decks because I just am now able to get them the way they was and whatnot. So I think I'll keep them. I do love the Elemental Tarot. I thought I really wasn't going to be drawn to that deck because it is totally different. But then now that I'm reading the book, which is really neat, it's not really thick, but just with the meaning alone, they're totally different. And it might work with like shadow work or dealing with kind of like will be like one of my personal decks when I want to connect with the universe. So, and then I got like my Oracle deck. I think I got like 2 or 3 of those. I think I got 2. Fixing every 3 because tomorrow will be the unboxing of my Watering Goddess deck. I can't wait to get it. I just can't wait. I can't get her any sooner. And I'll have that. And then like today I said I ordered 2 books from Amazon, but one I've been really wanting that deals with crystals. And so I'm gonna do an unveiling of that one. Because I do have to write it down and I'm actually going to start with the ace. Sucks when you're looking and everything is like for your right. What's up, boo? Did that cup spill?
I just took it off.
Okay. All right.
I was so thirsty.
You were thirsty.
What is your name?
So I'm going to start with aces.
Say something. Wow, that thing is light. Oh, okay, can you stop laying up the diamonds, please? Stop.
Okay, that's suspicious. Let's look at all these covers. I haven't filled them there in here because that's suspicious. Down here? No.
I don't know which ones come first. Actually, no, I'm gonna start from the very beginning, which is maybe I should have gotten me some more of that tape.
We just got Chelsea. That means Chelsea's the winner.
No, stop trying.
Major.
Moderate to severe cold. Here, baby.
Which is the cool. It is number one. So, the major arcana to me represents the spiritual journey of like, if I'm doing it for me, it would be like for me, or like for it. If I see a lot of hip cards, as some would say, then I know for sure that this is dealing with a more spiritual aspect. And I pay more attention. I try to pay more attention to those because those are the major, like pearls and stuff like that.
Aaron and Billy documented a startling EVP
So,
of a female voice. Which we
I'm going to start with my favorite deck for now. Now I'll show y'all the difference.
Experiencing inside the basement of this building. This is day 2 of our investigation. Yesterday, when we walked into the Bonanza, I was focused on the suicide table.
I hear some
And
owls.
when I looked up to that mannequin that they have in that really unusual kind of shrine, I felt something. I don't know what it was.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do like the keywords. I did have a highlighter, but I won't highlight in the other book. I'll just write it down and highlight it.
She lived right here in this area. Look what's right there. That is the Bonanza Saloon. That man that killed her, he stated over and over and over that he was not guilty of it, that he was robbed. And they hung him right here in town. So how pissed would you be if you really didn't do it? You would have vengeance on other women. Remember we talked to Doug and I asked him if he felt this was demonic? He said that he does not believe that this was demonic at all. This was a very, very malevolent, evil person. I think it's an evil spirit, but I think it's extremely strong that is trying to kill women. It tried to kill his friend, which had to be resuscitated. She was going to be, I believe she was effectively dead. I think that this evil spirit that's in there trying to kill women could be the real killer of Julia Blood.
I'm not going to have to get another notebook just for this.
Every single time I come to Virginia, involved prostitutes with their spirits, like the Silver Queen, room 11. Yeah. Room 11. And for that reason, the Silver Queen acknowledge Julia Poulet can aid us in our investigation. Hello, Connie. How are you? I had no idea that you had affiliation with Julia Poulet. Do you know a lot about her? Okay, so we're right across the I never knew that where she lived and where she was murdered is literally right behind there. Right behind there, exactly. Yeah. Can we go and talk and tell me a little bit more about her and about that whole murder? Sure. because we need more information before we go back there to investigate. I have a
Hi,
hunch.
welcome Dave Brown.
Before we do the interview, I just feel as though that I really need to become one with the gunslinging Virginia City.
Hi, I'm Dad. We're gonna play.
Do you mind if I do this real quick?
It's true.
What?
For some
You were trying to get me
people,
$2 for one.
free and they don't do everything.
Okay, so here we have Fool.
I kind of feel like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future.
Is the starter of the Fool's journey. And it does not actually have a number, it is number 0. So this one, what do you want? No, you're not gonna have my coffee. My coffee. My cup that my daughter got me for Mother's Day, early Mother's Day, and birthday. I love it. I'm in the process of getting all like pasta cups. So with this deck, there is meaning for a reading. Like you have Bordeaux, which is love. You have the block, which is reversed, and then you have the bear meaning.
No, this takes things to a whole other level. Be able to actually manage.
This is our enchanted forest, and this is where we grow our noodle plants. They're very special.
This is our magic. We have to keep
This is our fairies. Do you want to hide it in here?
Oh, it looks good in it.
This whole backyard is our enchanted
Oh,
forest.
this
So
thing
you
is
take care
gonna
of
piss
it?
me off.
Well,
Music.
My turn already.
Dance time.
oh, it is getting nighttime. Okay, let's go.
Okay, that's it. Now let's talk about her.
Excuse me, you're right
Oh, that one's
Just
yours.
last night, he was not
She tagged me in something.
Fairy life is so complicated.
Do you think
Good night, Fairy Apple.
he was
It's already asleep.
Fairies, they're sleeping. Should go get the pixie dust. Yeah, sir. Let's go get the pixie dust. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't, girlfriend.
Oh. See the pixie dust. The enchanted forest. Yeah! You found it. Grab it.
Taurus.
Get the pixie dust.
Stubborn.
We have the magic. Yeah! Okay, let's go, pirates. Come on.
Bull.
Wake up. That's right.
Bull-headed. Fairy.
I'm tired. Are you tired?
Family.
6, 7, 8, 9. Mama, I have to die. Morning. Let's go eat breakfast.
Okay. Oh,
You
should
do.
we go to our enchanted forest first? Good.
I have 9 money. Maybe we should eat breakfast. The magic goes into the sky from the trees.
Okay. I love fairy food. It's so colorful.
That's why.
Okay,
Okay.
I did
Where's
that.
our fairy dust?
Oh, it's right here. What?
Alright, so the full
Fairy dust
here.
is gone. The pirates did this, I bet.
Let's go get those.
Says
We need to have a
this.
plan, though.
We can go steal their treasure.
Roll on.
Treasure. Wait, while they're
I have some
sleeping,
e-books.
Let's walk.
I will put like the block and the bear. So, but I'm just putting in like keywords.
This will make them go deep sleep.
So we have the fool,
Let's get the treasure chest.
It's fun. Flirty.
You got it? Good spot.
What is it? You just went outside.
Where's our treasure? They stole our treasure. Should we go get it? Yeah. Let's go get our treasure. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
Don't know about picture. Quit. What do you need?
Should we start picking some of our flowers? I think this one's
No.
ready. Can you chop?
No.
No. Nice.
What?
Should we chop you one?
Go outside.
Mama, I just said I have 9 monies.
You have 9 money.
We forgot to make our beds.
You have more than 9 money because the quarters are 25 cents. Look. Let me see. Sorry about this. My daughter thinks she has 9. All right, look. 4 quarters equals $1. So you have $1 there.
No, you're supposed to be counting them.
25, 50,
That's
75.
you're
$1.
counting it. You're counting it wrong.
No, I'm counting it right. This is how you're supposed to count it. Trying to. I've been in all this earth longer than you, child. Come on. So, 10 and 5 is what? 15, right? 16, 17, 18. So you'd have $1.18. Crazy girl.
What are 2 hats?
Quit. You're being a nuisance. Quit. Come get your change.
I'm going to take off my hat.
I don't want very much stuff up there. You already got a whole bunch of trash you got to pick up. That you won't pick up.
I see other money. I keep on finding more money.
Okay. Put it up. Well, you won't lose it. That's it, then. Yes.
Ooh, this one has lots of food in it.
Oh, this one has a lot of grapes.
Ooh.
I don't eat them. They're for breakfast.
Last minute party invite.
That's so many horses.
Fairy, look over there. Lava in our enchanted forest.
This is imitation, but I'm just going to put it in that.
Oh, let's go take care of it. Look at all this lava. What are we going to do? I'll get noodles. Okay, I'll put it on here. Whoa. There. I got it. Okay, you put out the fire.
1, 2,
Treasure.
potential.
Oh, good job. No lava in our enchanted forest. We did it. Oh, that's kind of nice. Ooh, should we play in this for a minute?
Let's find the treasure. You see it? Yeah. They put it clear over there. Yeah. How are we going to get it?
Hey, hurry up! Get out of here, you pirates! Get out of here! I got one of the pirates trapped!
Stop.
Just let him escape. We need to hide the
What is
pirates
it that you want?
somewhere else.
No, it's okay. You're going to coins out.
What?
Rawr.
What do you mean?
What's the
What?
Yeah.
You're being a pain in my
Where's all the
butt.
points?
No way.
You are a tricky fairy. I like the way you think.
I'm writing. Quit.
Oh, so next time they can steal it, they won't even get
Hold
the
on.
points. But wait.
I wish there was like pause button here.
Let's go get it.
Let's go check.
Let's go have a baby.
Come on.
Right here. Okay, ready? Push it over.
Lava.
Treasure, we're distracted.
What is made?
Let's get that fairy dust. Go. They put the fairy dust.
No, you have got to learn to pick up after yourself. You're 6 years old.
God, the fairy dust. I've been missing this. What?
There's lava.
Ah! Let's go put out this lava. We got our fairy dust though.
Did we find the treasure? Yes. How are we gonna get it?
All right.
No.
I hate this. Wish I had a desk, but my house is not big enough for a desk.
Hurt, baby. Here.
That would be so much easier.
Oh, baby. We got the treasure. Yes.
All right.
Yo, ho, ho.
Oh no! Who did this?
It was the pirate.
It was the pirates. Hey, what's your idea?
Go get Nino.
Okay.
We have a water fountain.
Okay.
And today happens to be
Is it working? Good luck. It's working.
a non-school day.
Put out the lava.
So I have my daughter.
Good job. Get out all that lava. Yeah, we're fairies.
We got the treasure.
Which is kind of why you hear YouTube in the background. Okay. A new way.
Oh no, the pixie dust is gone. Fairies got our treasure, huh?
Racing new way of
Oh no!
doing
Where's our treasure? Those
things.
fairies! They tricked us! Let's get
things.
Fairy explosion. Fairy out the way.
Adventures.
Hey, I want a drink. Wow. That's fresh. Got it?
And
No more lava.
also,
Okay, let's go.
We got our fairy dust back. Good idea. Yeah, stronger. All right. Oh, hi, fairy dust. I love all these enchanted creatures.
the rose-colored glasses.
Let's get chill. Pause. Everyone pause. Wait, we have a deal.
Well, if you're gone, if you give us something,
And we'll keep the fairy dust and we'll keep the gold. We'll be friends. You will not sign the deal. Yeah, this is our side of the forest.
let me talk about it with my heart.
We'll have our best, this will be our side, and that'll be their side. Okay. Do we have a deal? He's not shaking his cameras on you. I'm on deal. That's a deal. There, hands. Okay.
Hmm. Must have been somebody did not write a very nice message. Got to follow the rules.
There you go, pirates. Bye. Bye. Thanks for coming. We'll see you later, fairy. Don't come on our side of the forest. There you go. Yes. We got our fairy dust. Adley fairy? Adley fairy, where are you? Is the pirates here? Oh no, I'm gonna go save her. Oh, you're here. Where were you? Oh, you saved some gold? I like your thinking. Yes.
So the block.
Gold fight!
Yeah, I can already tell I'm what I need. And this is just the bead. That bitch is terrible. What? I'm doing something. Now, what do you want?
Where's the remote, please?
I don't have the remote. You've been having it. So don't come to me. Where to find it? Uh-huh. The blocked. Is setting your ways. Comfortable, are you? Hold on.
Thank you, Spin Master, for sponsoring this video.
Incidentally, can I go first? Yep, it's your turn. Right. Okay, Grout, couch. Get me some flashlights.
To get.
Okay, you're the one. Time to choose a tree. I'm gonna choose the yellow platform. All right, now push down on the remote control. Gotcha.
Bit of an upset.
Come in? Okay, I'm coming in. Hello? Hello?
We're back here. We're in the boat.
As we begin to review my
Good.
something
Yeah, right here.
Whoa! What is this all about?
presence
We
will
need
take
a new boat out of all of our boats.
Oh, well, what is that over there?
Well, it's the sail to our boat. Yeah.
Okay. Well, where do you want to go?
You can just set it right there.
Oh, just right here on the couch? I mean, boat? Okay. What is that?
It's the dinner plate. That's how.
Couch couch? That's pretty funny thing. But you're on a boat. Water?
Mailman, we're using our imagination.
Well, I think you still need some water. I got some right here. Here you go.
No.
as we investigate the
We're
basic
taking up on the boat.
Simply overcoming a disturbing force of
Those kids are always tricking me, always teasing me. Now it's my turn. Their goal is going to get some water.
Yes! It's my turn! I want my number 3! Roll the dice!
Hey, bye, kids.
At this moment, I'm trying to process what just happened. It feels like blacking out with
I like all the
trying to
things
find
that
yourself
are here.
in control.
I like these.
Just before I felt this entity
My
enter me,
favorite
capture
is
this
green.
strange
And
light.
I love
Towards me like a sharp
the
on
candy
the
green. Right here, right on the ground top. And press down on the remote. Wow, yes! My last goodies time.
Okay, so there's that one.
Here you go, Captain. It's your turn.
That one back.
So choose 2 trees. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna do this candy tree. All right, I'm gonna put it right here.
So,
All right.
showed you what the fool looks like in the bed bitches chair. Poodle has a rose, has all dressed in the 9, ready for a party. So, this one.
Treat. Now I'm gonna place it right here, and I'm gonna get a little candy treat and put it right there, and a yellow popcorn treat. Ready? And where's the remote? Oh, he's right here. So close. Almost right here. Oh, here's mine. I got 2 already. One says 25, and the other one is a full body. That means I'm a hashtag. What's that? There's something on the ground, Savannah. Let's go see what it is. What? A water bottle? Where did this come from? I have no clue.
Water. 3, 2, 1.
These moments of conflict and release fast, the unexpected, unexciting, deeper with this dangerous entity opening up and looking like
It's so deep. I can't
spirit
see
and
the
attempting
water.
to communicate with it. Spirits that
There it is. I wish I wasn't looking at it. Okay. So here's the difference of this deck and the Bad Bitches Tarot. There's nobody there. You're supposed to put yourself in that thing. It has a carefree little puppy dog. There's a fuzzy little butt. So,
And do you have something to do with all this water inside of our boat?
Maybe.
Oh, he's trying to surprise. How did he get a hold of that?
I'm not going to write the description because they can already see in the picture what it is. So this is the Elemental Tarot. Let me put E.
That was a close one.
Our Virginia City destination is a super
Uh-oh. I thought it was that.
just targeted.
Oh, I can do that.
It's my turn.
And I'm just going to write like keywords here on this one because this one is long. So I am going to highlight it. Carefree.
That was ice cream.
You're up. I want to press it.
Disturbing laugh.
And
We believe tapped Aaron's shoulder, causing him to freak out.
No one plays my turn. One. Put that right there.
Oh, I think I'm going to watch that one.
Hi, I'm Bethany. Welcome back into my channel. I'm and mother, a confident and all-around goddess, and I am here to talk about being a parent and a witch. It can be difficult to be a parent and a Canadian witch. Now, I am going to be sharing my experiences and speaking on behalf
here
of
we go.
mother, but do
One.
can translate into
Going to
any
take one
parent.
from you.
So, being a mother
That means we're
tied
Towards the floor.
experience.
And it's my
I was
turn.
told from a very young age that I
Three.
when I got pregnant with my son, he was an absolute miracle, and he is my incredible baby. He is now turning 7 years old, and I can be a mom that amount of time. One of the most important things that I did as a mother and a witch was really deciding how much I wanted to show my child my practice and really how important it was to me in regards to
It's my turn. And I'm trying to catch up.
and ultimately, I spoke with his father and we talked about it a lot. And I came to the decision that I wanted to show aspects of my past as being normal and being something that mum just does. And allowing him to be exposed and educated in my spiritual practice and religion. And then also in world religions as he gets older, so he can make the choice.
Wait a minute. Is it my turn?
Now I understand that that's not going to be
Okay,
everybody's
here we go. I'm
experience.
gonna roll.
Some households do not have
I just have to.
you can have a discussion very early on with the parents.
Okay, so what did I do with my
as
phone?
part of my community, like every line.
There it
It's
is.
so fine. It is very hard for my son not to be introduced to aspects of magic.
This one's about
I have
guidance.
crystals everywhere. I am an author and a writer and a teacher. So it really is a part of everyday life.
I'm just gonna write it all down.
Unified of what it's going to be, whether it's a special thing, whether there's going to be an age limit to when you start to introduce your child to the craft and your spirituality, whether you just want your
Time to count and
spirituality.
see who won the game.
My son Dom has always been very interested in all of the items around the house. He has been around tarot cards, oracle cards since he was a baby, and I even did.
Thanks again,
Pregnant with
Spin
him,
Master.
he has told me a
To learn
number
more or
of
to get
times
your own
about
browser
spirits and
account
ghosts
game,
that he has
jump
seen
into
in
the
the
link in the
apartment and
description
also
below.
in the hallway. He has talked to me very openly about those experiences, and that has been wonderful because he's never been afraid of sharing those things with me. He helps me cleanse and clean the space that we live in, and he absolutely loves crystals and even has his own little collection of crystals that he picks out himself. I believe it is my job as a mother and also a witch to encourage any natural interest that he has in these things. Not to squash his intuition or to squash his imagination, even if that's what you think that is happening when they talk about angels and spirits and ghosts and things like that. My job is to foster positivity and creativity and actually show him magical ways and positive ways he can empower his life and talk to him about.
It's hot here.
I've absolutely found that one of the
Okay,
challenges
so I can't
face
go with
being
this thing anymore.
is the stereotypes that happen in media, especially in like kids' cartoons and shows and in sort of games and things like that, that the witch is always this like haggy old thing that's going to be like in the forest. Like Dom is obsessed with Minecraft and there are witches in a lot of the Minecraft things and they're bad guys, or you know, he'll be watching something on Netflix and it talks about a nasty witch. And I've had to sort of talk to him about how mummy's a witch and not all witches are bad. And I've got to say, one of the funniest things happened recently when we were walking up the stairs after school and he said, "You're a witch, mummy, and I'm a wizard," because now he's old enough to start to really get into Harry Potter and he is really adapting some of the more positive archetypes and sort of stereotypes in media to witch, but do know that is something that comes up if you are a parent, and we just have to expose them to also some of the positives. Of course, he's still too young for me to go into lots of aspects of the craft, and he's definitely too young to be like reading the rest of the Harry Potter series or watching any of that, so it's really about being age appropriate and then starting to talk to him about certain things as he gets older. But children are very, very perceptive and they're very, very clever. So know that they are probably going to find out more than you think in your area, and speak to them as if they are the intelligent beings that they are, and have a good conversation with them about what is a real witch or what is a real pagan person and what is a character. Something that I'm also super aware of is that at some point Dominic is going to rebuke everything that I offer to him as a part of his growth. This becomes a part of adolescence when children want to experience things on their own and also do not take their parents' word for feel comfortable that sometimes they think it is, and they experience the world through their own lens. Now, I have to be prepared for him to maybe think everything that I believe is complete garbage or that it's not real, and for him to find his own path. And that can be a very interesting and challenging part of being a parent, because if your identity is attached to that and then your child is starting to reject it, it can really come across as a sort of attack or a information of your character, where it's really about
I'm going to turn down the air. Let's do it. 10th is going to be like today. Hopefully we'll be here soon. 52 right now.
Now, I absolutely know that I come as a muggle.
Going to be 69 today. Saturday 70s. Sunday 80s. 70s, 80s, all the way up until Tuesday, till Wednesday, and then Wednesday's going to be in the 60s.
And I look pretty white, like, what else can I say? I used to it's French nail latte, honestly. So I know that there are other people out there that might get a little bit other parents thinking that they are great or doing right, and that's also it's very different. So I understand that I am very privileged in that
My daughter is listening to music. On her DV.
I don't need unwelcomed external chaos or arguments or challenges to validate who I am. I'm not about to try and have massive religious arguments with people because my spirituality is about who I am, not about who somebody else is or arguing with others. I've been very fortunate and obviously have worked hard at having a successful business and also raising my child as a single mother and also incorporating myself into both possibilities of things. So it is definitely doable, but you are the only one who's going to decide how much it's going to be in your life and how much the craft is going to be in your child's life. So let's talk a little bit about that. What are some of the things you as a parent to incorporate in witchcraft into your life, or pagan practices into your family sort of tradition,
So this one says, and this is why I like this. I'm beginning to really like this deck because, again, I'm going to read you the whole thing of the Fool. It says, step forward into the unknown with full trust that the universe will show up to support you. You stand on the edge of a great cliff, suspended in time between yesterday and tomorrow. Senses far beyond sight, touch, hearing, taste, and smell assure you that there is nothing to fear and nothing to mourn. Though the terrain beyond the cliff's edge is obscured, you know in the depth of your being that it is safe to step forward. A small dog smiles in agreement. The guidance is this. The gift of radical presence is offered to you now. Accept it by seeking to be carefree, but not frivolous. Trusting, but not naive. By existing completely in the here and now without expectations of the future or attachments to the past. Loosen your grip, throw out the map, and focus on putting one foot in front of the other. You may be surprised by who and what appears to support and encourage you when you lift your gaze away from the blueprint you have so carefully created and allow the present to unfold naturally before you. Enjoy the moment and stay open to all possibilities. Only by relinquishing control can you access the great power of the universe. The challenge is our day-to-day lives require preparation, planning, and routine, making this energy potentially frustrating, particularly during times that seem to demand strategy and intimate action. Remain centered in the present and practice patience. Focus on your breath. And then it has a little apothecary at the very end, and it says, apothecary, bergamot promotes joy and soothes stress. It's best known and easiest to come by as a citrus note of Earl Grey tea. If caffeine provokes anxiety, drink a decaffeinated version.
These are just some examples. Some
Now I gotta write that down.
Without it being too daunting, scary or very other, while they're learning their own identity as well as what mum and dad potentially or their guardians do for their spirituality. Remember, being a parent is a journey. There are going to be ups and downs, easy times, hard times,
Taking to be carefree.
And any spiritual practice should be handled itself. Not make
Depend on the word.
Now, are you a witch and dating? Make sure you check out this video and have a listen to all the things I think about the wild world of dating while you were a
Oh, I see myself. Been not frivolous.
Here in the underground, I have to confess, there's no place so quite this dark road. But I'll be here with you along for the
Trusting.
ride. When nightmares are all real, so try not to cry. Okay, I take it back, I really don't mind. Let's escape from this bed. No, makes you wonder, doesn't it? Which one of us is the weak baby here? I think it's pretty clear. Don't come crying, don't come crying, don't come crying, crying, don't come crying. Don't come crying, don't come crying, baby, don't come crying. Don't come crying, don't come crying, don't come crying.
Here.
Don't come crying, don't come crying.
I think that's all I'm going to actually put on that part. So if we're going to put the challenge, I think I'm going to go to the next page for that one. It's shorter than the first. Challenge. What's this? Okay. Require preparation routine.
Now everyone we have a new dress. There was another one that I would do best. Here in the underground, I have to confess.
Energy.
There's no place so quite this dark road.
Potentially frustrating.
So try not to cry. Okay, I take it back. I really don't mind. Escape from this bed. No, makes you wonder.
I probably misspelled that, but I will.
I think it's pretty clear.
The Strategy.
I pull the strings, my puppet out lovely. Hang on to every word that's nice to easy. Watch it play here on the stage. Are you ready for my performance tonight? Under the lights, under the lights.
There.
Did you really think that I'd let you survive another night, another time?
Boy, my dog is acting up today. And patience. Focus on your breath. So there's that
Get your brand new
before.
Christine holiday merch at proudmade.com/iChristine. There are t-shirts, ugly Christmas sweaters, regular sweaters,
No,
beanies, and
one of my
mugs.
least
Head over to
favorite
proudmade.com/iChristine right now and set yourself straight for the holiday season.
I'm going to say
Hey,
some of
good.
these
Your dog,
I really
Christine,
like
we are
in this
checking out
deck.
Examination Animation. This is Don't Come Crying version B, which I didn't. You guys can
And
have.
like
You guys
some of
have to explain.
them are like my
Videos,
least
songs,
favorite in this deck.
Minecraft and app SL, sister location, animation, music,
Like
video,
automatically
song,
the
so examination, animated the song, or track.
the double card
Link for this video.
just brings out carnal temptation and stuff like that. While other cards in any other
Okay, I like this
it's like
beat.
hard to focus on.
Okay,
all
so
that.
you see her going
So.
down. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Oh. So this is her talking to everybody else. She looks super cute, like super well done as a Minecraft character of a FNAF character. Okay. Just watching her. Oh, there's Laura on the fun time frame.
And like
Oh
the
no.
hermit is a really pretty
Oh,
picture.
okay.
I mean, other than her
No
not
problem.
having
Crap.
any clothes on.
Okay, girl. Okay. Hold the phone. Those vocals. I was in the animation when it was happening, and those vocals popped out of nowhere. Okay, hold on. Take it back. Take it back. I was like, okay, that's scary, creepy. Okay. Oh dear.
Like the strength, I really like the strength part of this one too.
Oh.
Like the fact she's petting the lion and the lion is just content.
Girl.
Ooh.
So she's saving her. I love. Oh crap! Was she? Oh, I was like, you trying to kill her? Okay, she's very smart. Very good. Very clever. I don't know if you can trust her. No, you can't trust her.
The Hierophant is a little bit better in this card.
Oh, I love this animation.
Come on, too. Hello.
Yeah, she's gonna get it. Oh, she almost fell down. I'm here for these vocals, girl.
This one's a better card too. It's not so risque.
Oh,
It's
she looks
more,
so cute and helpful, but she's not. She's gonna kill me.
not so revealing.
Okay. I need this security guard to act like she want to live, because she was just like falling off like repeatedly. Don't move. And then when you get to jump with some like oomph, like I am trying to survive. I'm trying to get to where I need to get to. This is. Oh, this is our opportunity. Oh my goodness. Okay, that happened faster than I thought it was going to. Wait. Okay. Oh crap! This girl ain't gonna survive. Oh, okay.
This one's not bad. Now that I'm going through them, there's some that are not so
Show's about
bad.
to start.
This one's not bad. She's wearing a corset.
Look at her little hips.
Cool. So, this one,
That voice. What is? Oh, that's a
we have a little bombshell.
Oh.
And what looks to be like, we have a puppy dog too. But,
Wait. Oh crap! Is that her clothes or her head?
so,
Oh, she's got her body.
I might just,
Oh, good.
because I'm running, well, laptop's about to die on me.
I like how she's just like
Read it to y'all, and then later on, I'll show y'all what I've done.
Yeah, she's been freed. She's just been freed.
Okay, so I'm guessing they're in the back.
What are we gonna see?
Yeah, okay, so here an essential goddess is just
Oh, her life.
the front part is the other stuff.
Oh, she was a. Oh.
Yes, I do free readings.
Oh, and then she's out. I love that. Oh, she's taking it back. Hold on. Okay, girl. Oh, yeah, being in the water, right? Probably not smart. Yeah, no. That was cute. I thought it was gonna be a situation of like she's gonna see something and be like, oh crap.
So, Cool Tarot card is probably one of the most iconic in the deck and also many times misinterpreted. One generally thinks of an idiot when one thinks of a fool. But this card is not about that at all. In fact, this card represents the beginning of creativity and the ability to accomplish impossibility and possibly beautiful goals. Many a great person has been called a fool for attempting amazing things. But when they actually succeed and accomplish these amazing things, they are then referred to as a visionary. Here, our central goddess walks boldly to the edge of the cliff. Her expression is not one of fear, but of a person who is striking out a new adventure. Her faithful companion at her side is eager to follow her, as he knows that adventure is ahead. In her hand is the rose of spiritual desires, and slung over her shoulder is the wand of will, from which hangs a purse containing the 4 elements of fire, water, air, and earth, which will be used for her journey. Interpret this card as a choice being offered. So instead of writing all that down, I'm just going to interpret this card as a choice being offered. So that would be easy. If reversed, this card then means that the choice that the seeker is contemplating is likely to be very foolish, and it would be wise to reconsider this choice before taking action. It may also mean that the seeker needs to have the courage to step forth and not be so timid about making choices. So there's that.
in such a short amount of time. You guys have been
And this is like
so much.
the differences in what I can get.
Definitely 2 or 3 between that amount. Oh,
These 3 of the full.
I do a lot of content every day, guys. So if you guys want more, check out the channel. If you guys are new, because this right here, we have a lot of new viewers coming in. Also, some returning viewers that haven't hit that subscribe button on this channel. So right here, if you want to fix that from 80 to 20% to maybe 60, 40, I don't know. We'll find out by next month if that is free. But either way, you guys are being awesome. You guys have been supporting this stuff. So
If you need a reading, you can message me on Facebook or add your comment here.
Post it because but either way, here today, I'll try this one.
And I will get it done.
So like I always do, this video will be down below.
Oh, I got a thumbs up. Thank you.
The song is fantastic.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got
I'm wondering how much different it's going to
see
be. Because here's the something isn't right version.
where my package is.
Let's see what
But I am like fixing to get off of here and let my legs have a break.
Okay, already can tell. It's like the textures and stuff like that. This is like before the final polish. This is like before the final cut of the video with all like the tweaks and the polish.